Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crash Talk. I'm your host, Cameron. Actually, oops. Let's take that back. Reverse.
Okay.
Pull out your notes, buddy.
Oh, the thing you
We
said.
got something fun for you, my guy.
I see it. Okay. And I've never seen this before.
No, you have not.
Okay, so I'm excited. What is
Okay, we see where it says first script.
I see it.
Okay.
We're just jumping right in, huh?
So you're guy two.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome to our comedy podcast. I'm Cameron, and I'm here with my co-host, Jared.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We're here to make you laugh, so get ready for some hilarious conversations and jokes.
That's right. We'll be discussing everything from pop culture to current events and sharing our own unique perspective on the world.
So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Oh, okay. That's fun.
So that was written by a AI bot.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So
I'm so
I went. It wasn't
astonished now.
ChatGPT, but it's called something hype right something like that.
Okay.
And it's a.
I was wondering why you were
AI.
having us do that. I'm like, what is this?
I know. This is so cheesy.
Tell me how you got it.
So it was specific. So I went to the website, and you can type in anything. So first I typed in two guys doing an intro to a podcast.
Okay.
And it said, "Hey, welcome back to our podcast." But it did an episode about doing a podcast.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, because you got to be so literal with an AI.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I actually had that, but then I'm like, well, the episode's not going to be about that because it was a lot longer, and it was like, hey,
This is our show about doing intros.
We've been doing podcasting for a long time, and these are the few things that we've learned, or these are the many things we've learned over the years.
Oh my gosh.
Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, you know what, that doesn't fit. I had that up until just.
You're basically saying that school now, no child really has to write their own report. No kid really has to do their own research. They can go in and ask for a report on some subject, and this is going to be pumped out for them.
Yeah, but I think teachers should be getting wise to that too, though, right?
Especially if half the class has the same report.
That'd be great.
Yeah, because they did the same
Hi,
criteria.
insert teacher. Mrs. Bronowitz.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is our... That'd be
Yeah.
great. Everybody's is the same.
Eek. Oh, that's so freaking crazy. What a tool, though. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to make it unique for them, and you can get a master's degree that way.
That's how I got mine. I actually have one more thing that this AI wrote for us.
Oh, okay. So pull it back up.
Yeah, you want to
Okay.
get into it now? I think we should.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So I asked for it to do a scene
Interesting.
with two cool guys.
Okay.
Were my specific instructions.
Okay.
And I said, where a deal goes wrong. Two cool guys
okay.
in which a deal goes wrong. First I said a drug deal. They're like, whoa, we can't do illegal.
Oh, so it
explosive-
has like a filter.
conscience.
Okay. A conscience.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
alive.
We hope it doesn't have a
Yeah, and well, it doesn't, clearly, because it talks about this giant rate. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You knew where I was going.
Yeah.
He said something about...
No.
Yeah.
No need.
Okay. So I'm going to read the other characters. All you
Okay.
got to worry about is the person I told you before.
Okay.
Do you remember what that is?
You
don't
said
have to say it out
I'm
loud.
going to be... Okay. I got it.
You know, it's three words.
Yep, I see
though.
it.
Okay, so I'm going to be the other characters.
Okay.
And I'm also going to read the action, which is like the words in between
Okay.
and stuff.
So I just have to deal with my character.
You just got to deal with your
Got it.
character. So, mind you, I haven't read this.
Okay. Yeah, neither have I. Okay.
Yeah.
this'll
So
be
I
off the
just
cuff.
I saw it. I read a few sentences in the beginning. I'm like, I don't care where this goes. I like it.
My character is going to be English then.
So I want
is
to
that
do
okay?
a character too. So
Okay.
yeah. So for one of them, I already got a voice, and then for the other one, it's probably going to be my go-to. The God damn it,
Oh, cool. Action star.
action star.
Okay. I'll just
Cool
be
guy.
some English guy.
So hold on. Does it say it in this? It does. Yeah. It gives descriptions too.
Nice.
So I'm excited. Okay. So
Okay. And this was fully created by an AI.
fully created by an AI.
Okay.
I just gave it parameters.
This has been funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it said, "Hello, Cameron.
At least interesting.
Social security number 5493684." So no, Yeah, I just gave it parameters and tried to get as
This is what it
specific as
kicked
I
out.
could.
We didn't even read it. Okay,
Haven't
so
even
we're doing
read
it. Okay, fresh. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Ready.
All right.
Interior, dimly lit bar, day. I don't know why I'm doing that for the...
Yeah, for the narrator.
So I'll just do the narrator. Pretty basic. Two men enter the bar. One is tall and muscular. By the way, think of which one yours is.
Okay.
Ready? Two men enter the bar. One is tall and muscular with a shaved head and tattoos covering his arms. The other is shorter, but just as imposing, with slick back hair and a sharp suit. Guess which one you are?
That sounds like me.
You're the second one.
Got it.
I'm the bald, tall, covered in
With
tattoos
guy. Yeah, I figured.
So,
Okay.
Bartender, suspiciously, what can I get yous?
2 scotches on the rocks.
Oh, you're ad-libbing.
I shouldn't ad lib, right?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay, I can
love
ad-lib.
it. I
Sorry,
love it.
the rocks thing I ad lib.
Yeah, but
I feel like my character just would like it on the rocks.
just stick to the script as it was written, please.
Right, but what if I'm a method actor.
We paid $40 million
Right, okay.
to have
I'll keep it on the
Guy
page,
Ritchie
but I'm
write
telling
this
you,
screenplay.
my arc needs to be from here and like in the shape of an arc. That's all I'm
It
saying.
needs to be a reactor.
Okay.
All right.
2
Bartender,
scotches, please.
suspiciously. Yeah. What can I get yous, guys?
2 scotches, please.
I don't know why I did that. The bartender pours the drinks and slides them down to the bar. The two men clink their glasses together and take a sip. Clink, sip. Clink,
Sipping.
sip.
So let's get down to business. I hear you got something I want.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
I'm willing to pay top dollar, but I need it tonight.
Studying him. All right, I'll make you a deal, but it's gonna cost you extra.
How much extra?
Double what we agreed.
All right.
I'll
do it, but I expect results.
They finish their drinks and leave the bar. They get into separate cars and drive to... glug, 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 glug.
Done.
Yeah. Finished with my drink, I am.
At the bar, yeah.
Yeah. Here at this bar. They stand for what... Oh, wait. Nope. They finish their drinks and leave the bar. They finish their drinks and leave the bar. They get into separate cars and drive to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town.
Nice.
Interior, abandoned warehouse,
Ooh.
night. As soon as they step inside, things turn violent. The man in the suit pulls out a gun and points it at the other man.
I don't like being ripped off.
I don't like being threatened. They stand for what feels like an eternity.
That
Each
was.
waiting for the other, to make a move. Finally, there is a loud bang as the gun goes off. Well, I got you.
Oh.
guy.
I forgot.
When it's over, only one of them is left standing. The other lies on the ground like a little bitch, bleeding from a gun wound, and it's probably the guy in the suit.
I doubt it was me. I was the one with the problem. Therefore, I would have been prepared for a gunfight.
And one stays standing, the winner of said argument and violent.
All right, so fine. Oh.
Yeah, die slowly.
How did I get shot? It's awful. I was prepared for this.
A bulletproof vest.
Oh.
I'm your character now for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, there.
It's still painful. It's
This
still
is the end.
It's
This
still
is the
painful,
end.
isn't it, you little... I'm still doing British.
I was gonna pay you large sums of money for something. Why would you kill me?
I'm not interested in money.
Well, then what the fuck are we doing here? All
Just
right,
watching you die. Well done, dude. Well done.
Yeah, thank you, AI. Wow. I can't believe an AI wrote that.
AI
script.
wrote that all.
You know what's funny is if we actually filmed it and did it right and did a little ad lib to
Oh, that'd
spruce,
be
it would actually be a good scene.
Oh no, yeah, no.
And it's something that's been done probably 1,000 times through tons of movies. Guys meet in a bar, make a deal, they meet up later, deal goes bad, shooting or people die.
It goes bad.
How many times have we seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, AI is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Well, that was a cool idea.
Yeah, I know.
Have it just write
thought
you
so.
something?
Yeah, I know. What would that be called? An AI like generator of some kind?
Yeah, an AI scripted or AI script or AI generated script.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, look up the name, but
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so that was fun, huh?
Yeah, it's an interesting idea because we did talk about AI on the live show last week.
Yes.
So yeah, I get why we went there. That's cool.
I know. Isn't
That's
that fun?
We could have it write some crazy shit. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I've heard of it doing all kinds of silly stuff. I've heard songs that AIs have written in the voices of dead singers. I've heard jokes written in the voice of dead comedians. It can really do some cool shit.
Yeah,
so, that's fun.
Yeah, I liked it. I quite liked it, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you had something. You said you want. Oh, we got people in the chat. What do we got?
Hey yo, what's going on, Chase?
What's up, Mackenzie?
That was hilarious. Good. Okay, good.
You guys should definitely try and make a separate video on this.
Oh, that'd be fun.
No,
yeah.
I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI generated stuff because there's a ton of it. So no, I wanted to ask you about some things I've been seeing. So in the news recently, I saw something that China started doing. Right, they started blocking and deleting accounts of men in their country who they consider to be effeminate. Right, in their language, they actually call it sissy men. That's what it's called. Right.
So, what country is this?
China.
Of course.
So China doesn't, they want their men to be more masculine, going as far as to start creating programs to, and I'm talking about food items and food menus to help make their men more masculine. They don't want their men to be effeminate. And I was like, that's interesting because the way of the world now, there's so much inclusion and people feel, empowered to be themselves. So of course you're going to see a rise in this stuff where before it was so stigmatized that people wanted to hide who they really were. Now it's getting to a point where people are starting to be able to be themselves and be more comfortable with it. And I'm like, so it's weird for China when everyone else is trying to, or at least in the modern world, trying to promote inclusion.
Yeah.
Why would they be doing something like this? And it made me think of their depopulation crisis. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
Okay. Crazy, right? So China, they're facing this major depopulation crisis. They don't have enough young people. When you don't have enough young people, you don't have anyone in your workforce, so labor is going to cost a fortune. You don't have anyone in the probably 40 to 50s range paying for retirees. So you don't have this consumer group.
This isn't just happening in
unfortunately
China,
not.
Unfortunately,
and that's why I wanted to ask you about it. So we know Russia's facing the same problem. China's facing it in a serious way, but the U.S. is as well. China went so far years ago, remember, to say you couldn't have more than one child per family.
Yep.
They raised it to 2. Now it's up to 3. Now they don't want men to be effeminate. I think that might be another step in them trying to build their population. Because, as your per capita goes down, that's the money that's building your economy. So I'm thinking maybe there's something to do with that here. I mean, we saw abortion rights in the U.S. have been changed.
Yeah.
And now the ICC issues an arrest warrant for Putin. You heard about this?
No.
So, the International Court wants to arrest Vladimir Putin. And I thought it was because they invaded a sovereign country. But the warrant is for them kidnapping Ukrainian children and taking them to Russia to become Russian citizens. So they're almost...
To use as soldiers for what purpose?
Well, they are facing the same population crisis. So now these are children. These kids can't fight yet, but they don't have enough young people to stimulate their economy and keep their country going, from a population standpoint. Sure. And that can cause major freaking issues. So they're kidnapping children. And what if this is one of the reasons why? Is this depopulation issue? What do you think? I know you're busy, but
No. I'm just copy pasting. That's clever. That's a good take on it. That's smart. What's the other purpose for kidnapping children?
Yeah, right. That's sick, and that's why it's such a big deal. I mean, they wouldn't issue an arrest warrant for him for,
Dude, that's the whole thing with Russia. They're so terrifying because they have no qualms with doing any horrible set of things.
It seems like killing their media reporters.
China, the Uyghurs. You heard all this?
No, tell me about this.
Okay, so just to finish what you were your thoughts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's madness. I think to fight depopulation, you steal from a country you're destabilizing. That's fucking madness.
Taking their kids.
Taking their
Anyone who
children.
messes with kids is that's
Period.
A freaking
You're a nut.
problem.
You're a
This
nut.
one, they're taking them by the thousands.
You're a nut. Period.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
that
that's
sucks.
evil. But China banning effeminate men from being, they
See,
can't
that's
be
been going on-
influencers.
What's that country? Dagestan does the same shit, except they don't. They're not like, and I'm sure we haven't heard the full story with China either. But they're not like, oh, it's all good. Oh, good call.
Yeah.
They're not like it's all good, whatever. They're like, I'm sure China even, like I was saying, is even like, oh yeah, no, yeah, we want people to be less effeminate. They're like, and they find a gay person, they beat them to death or kill them.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so Dagestan and all those like sub-Russian countries.
Oh yeah, there's
know?
a few. Yeah.
Yeah. But Dagestan specifically, they have they straight just like kidnap and put in camps gay
This
people.
is currently.
This is
Yeah. See,
right
where the rest of the civilized world is trying to promote inclusion. There are places still in these are not small countries though. We're talking about Russia and China. These are top world powers that instead of going that direction, they're going the opposite direction. And I'm like, why would you do that unless there's a goal?
Yeah.
Right? What's the purpose
And,
behind it?
Fighting depopulation seems like the smartest. Yeah.
The answer to that. So I'm glad you like that theory. It's obviously just a theory, but we're seeing these things happening, and it's like, well, what's really driving this? And now we're looking at a major depopulation crisis across the world.
Yeah. So what I was saying before a little bit about the Uyghurs. Have you heard about this?
No, that's why I wanted to know more.
Okay. So it's crazy. So what China's doing is they have people called the Uyghurs. So what they are is they're Chinese people who are Muslim, practicing Muslims.
Okay.
And China's like, nah, fam.
Yeah, they won't allow it, huh?
Yeah.
So crazy.
So what they do is they've taken them and they're putting them in camps. Straight up putting them in like concentration camps.
Wow.
This is happening today.
Yeah.
These are human rights violations happening today with a major superpower that we're doing
Internment
nothing
camps, right?
Basically.
They're oh my gosh. So they take all of their possessions and they're just imprisoned indefinitely until they figure out what to do with
it's
them.
It's internment camps. So they kidnap them and in turn take all their stuff and belongings, right?
Wow.
That's where the term comes from.
That's
That's
evil.
where the in term comes from.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, that sounds freaking evil. I didn't know that was going on today. And so that's right in line with what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, I do a lot of research. I was watching just a lot of research. Single episode of the
Oh, okay.
single episode of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver.
Oh my
A
goodness.
lot of research.
Oh, he brought it up. I'll watch that. I want to hear about that. Oh man.
Guys,
There's some crazy shit going on.
this is happening today.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's I guess.
Man,
John Oliver.
when Trump was president, one of the things that one of the biggest benefits for television was comedians. They just had so much to
Material.
work
Even
with.
comedians said, "I love this guy. He's giving me all the material."
That's right. I mean, how much? I don't think I've watched a John Oliver since he was out of office.
I know. I don't
Seriously.
think it's been on the air. Has it?
Yeah, because that. I mean, yeah. Obviously, it was just one. They were going back to the same well over and over and over again.
A little bit.
But they were really creative with some of the stuff.
And
they were saying.
that was a big well full of a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a lot to
there's
go
a lot to-
but they would all attack the same things each week, right? It was just funny to see how each show would do it, and you couldn't avoid it even if you wanted to. I mean, because even like night shows, those Jimmy
SNL.
Kimmel's.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
they were always on top
SNL,
of that.
well,
Yeah.
they say all Hollywood is the Hollywood elite libtards.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's
So,
true. They say
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah, but anytime somebody tries to put an entire group of people into one box or another, I immediately know that it can't be true.
I choose another.
People aren't that black and white.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't
how
choose
it
one
works.
box. I choose another. Those are the options you said?
No, I would prefer them not to be the option, but yeah, they do one or the other.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll
you're
do the
other.
Yeah.
It's like that old joke. I used to work at Bed Bath & Beyond. I worked in the Beyond section.
Sure.
He was a genius comedian too.
Who was that?
Hedberg, I think.
Mitch Hedberg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had an interesting movie theory, and I wanted to run this by you. So this is fun. I even have a few notes on it in case I forget a few things, because there's some parallels I wanted to draw.
Okay. Do you need a piece of paper or some paint or something?
Now it's just so nerdy that I want to call it like the nerdiest movie theory ever.
Oh, that's a tall order.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty nerdy, but
Because I have a fucking Matrix Terminator theory.
dude, and I want to be able to talk about that.
Hopefully we have time. I know we
Oh yeah, dude. If we talk about it tonight, that'd be fun. Yeah, but yeah, Crash Talks, they're shorter episodes. Yeah. They're fun though. Okay, so this is my theory. I
By the way, I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just need to say,
Yeah.
guys, last episode you may have noticed that 2 hour and 15-minute episode is now 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Sons of guns.
So Disney, TBRM, what's up,
Thanks,
fam?
TBRM. We love you.
By the way, TBRM is one of our highest donators on Patreon. So let's just give
Thank
some
you, TBRM.
love to TBRM.
Always good to see you. Always good to see you in the chat.
Yeah. And we're getting some traction on that Patreon. So
that's great.
Guys, everybody in the chat right now, if you could sign up for that Patreon, any tier from the
Even
nappers
just
at
like and
$3.
subscribe, man. Like that's the biggest driver.
I'm sure these guys always do. But
the chats, they're great.
The people in the chat for sure. But absolutely. Just we have the nappers, which is $3. We have the Red Eye, which is $5. Insomniacs is $5. No, yeah.
Well, there's
Red
a
Eye's
link.
$5. Insomniacs is $8. And the Never Sleepers is 13. So any tier, pick a tier, any tier. And it's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much. But anyway, Jared, you were saying.
Yeah. So yeah.
I was saying.
No, you were
Marvel
saying.
took out
Thank
Disney.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Took
is
out
important.
an hour and 14 minutes
Of a 2 hour show.
of a 2 hour show.
Yeah.
Of a 2 hour and it took out hour and 7 minutes of a 2 hour and 14 hour. A 2 hour and 14
They took
minute
half the show.
They took half our show.
Copyright strikes.
And there's nothing I could do about it. I either had to they blocked the episode. So it's not like I could have just had it up and not monetized. They blocked the episode. So nobody was able to see it unless I removed the biggest chunk ever.
Yeah.
So because I showed a few clips from a movie that they own
That we talked very highly
that we
about.
spoke very
by the
highly
way,
about.
yeah.
We had to go and delete half of our video.
Sucks.
And it was brilliant. I was riffing left and right.
No,
and
actually, it wasn't great. It was a lot of fun. There was so much good info there. So unfortunately, yeah. So I like that you brought that up. If you see the episode now, it's half as long.
Ready? Here's the episode. We're gonna do an impression of the episode. I'll do my part. You do your part. So,
Okay.
And then Scott Derrickson.
What else has Scott Derrickson done?
So he was
So
also
quantum mechanics through the multiverse in the MCU.
yeah. Well, because I think that's the big part. What you just said before, because that's about 420, right?
Right. No, I had a lot of fun with you guys tonight. I'm so glad we were here.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. Thanks again, guys. We appreciate you so
Right?
much.
That's what they did to us.
Literally is what happened.
Yeah,
literally is what fucking happened.
So we'll learn from this. We won't let it happen again. Hopefully, at least at that caliber, we're not
Yep.
going to let it happen.
We're only going to speak ill of Marvel movies now.
well, that's impossible.
You know what you've done, you monsters.
Yeah, that hurt us deeply. We
Yeah, it
feel
did.
wounded for sure.
I feel bloodied. I feel bruised.
And a full day that the show couldn't even be viewed by the people that watch it.
There's a full day.
Yeah.
And I know, so my analytics told me that 40 million people tried to look at that video. And
I believe you.
Yeah. And they
you
weren't
imagine?
able to. 40 million
No
subs,
wonder they
basically.
wanted it, these Disney bastards.
Yeah, I know. They knew it had. They knew it had.
Fucking good.
And they wanted the fucking. Because they're filthy creatures.
That's the
They
first time
really
you
are.
use that drop where I'm like, yeah,
you're like, agree with it,
I'm
yeah.
into it.
Well, you're
I'm
into
like,
it.
Yeah, we had the fucking good.
You had the fucking.
fucking good. Oh shit.
Well, I'm ready. The best is when I
Yeah.
time it at the same time.
The fucking good.
Close enough. Anyway, so fuck you, Marvel.
Yes.
Fuck you, Disney. You cucks. Anyway,
Wow.
Jared, you were saying something about Disney being cucks.
I still love their freaking movies. I'm gonna watch them, and we're still gonna talk about them. The Marvel
Anyway,
Minute's
guys,
not gonna go
moving
anywhere,
on.
but we're gonna learn from this. For
Sorry,
sure.
the co-host couldn't make it today.
Oh my god.
Just me now. Yeah, no.
I'm being silenced again.
I would never.
This is like the most important thing. Probably.
All I heard was, this is the most important thing I've ever said on the show.
Exactly. Oh, shit. Well, maybe that'll be in the outtakes.
Yeah, that's the thing that we do. So go on with whatever you're doing.
I was gonna propose the nerdiest movie theory ever to you because I think it's fun. And
I accept.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
So I propose that the movie The Last Samurai is actually a lost Star Wars film.
The Lost Samurai. Wait.
Yes. I'm proposing that the movie The Last Samurai, starring Tom Cruise, is actually a lost
Directed by
Star
Edward
Wars
Zwick,
film. Yes.
Of course. Okay, hold on. Scanning for similar actors.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Scanning for any relevance whatsoever.
Well, why don't you hear what I have to say first?
I want to get ahead of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nope.
It'd
be a tough one.
Oh,
So, this will help you get ahead of it right away.
You think because Mark Hamill did the voice of
No, nothing like that. Yeah, you're that's the way you analyze movies. I'm doing it from a completely different perspective here.
The wrong way?
Right out the gate, I'll tell you. So I'm probably not the first one who's drawn similarities between the samurai and the Jedi.
Yeah, George Lucas.
Exactly. Right. I just mean like in general, right? If you didn't read George Lucas's, books or know anything about how he came up with the Jedi, you would see how they behave and the weapons they use.
Kurosawa movies.
The way they dress. There you go.
Samurai.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they are the samurais, right? Jedi are very based on samurai. Their weapon, their lightsaber. We know the samurai
Harnessing
they used to
chi,
use.
but harnessing the Force. Yeah, all very similar.
Well, not chi, so they called it Zen. But yeah, so they had what was called the Bushido Code, which is very similar to the Jedi Code.
I heard that's actually historically false. I heard that's a bunch of bullshit.
It's true. Okay, I got it.
Right.
Yeah, so the Bushido Code is very similar to the Jedi Code. It's all about being, at peace, one with the universe, and analyzing the good and the bad, and which they're very good at. And they're the samurai were peaceful. They were the warrior force that defended the Republic. Or
the Jedi,
the Empire. Yeah. That's who they were until the Empire turned on them and hunted them down.
Yeah. Ooh.
Now the Last Samurai.
66.
Yes.
Order 66.
Exactly. The Empire issued what's called Order 66, but in real world Japan and in the Last Samurai, there was something called the Boshin War, which was where they declared war on samurai.
Yeah. It was disgusting too. Their practices, they would after they'd wound an enemy, they take off their pants and put their balshin on their face.
Their balshin? Yeah. So like you said before, the Force, they had what was called Zen. It flows through everything and, harmony in all things. That was Zen. So the samurai are very much like the Jedi. And in this movie, we know that the Empire decides to go to war with the samurai, the group that used to defend them. Right? Yeah. So they have to go into hiding. They're being killed and hunted down.
Commence Order 66. Sorry, who is this? Your voice is fucking weird.
We take orders from Yoda.
Yeah, who's this creepy?
I'm not sure who this man is.
Commence Order 66.
Right, again, Yoda sounds like Order 66 commence now.
Okay, guys, you heard him.
Oh, shit.
yeah, just one clone trooper.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
And the Emperor's just like, oh, shit. Well, it worked. Who cares how it went down?
Yeah.
Who cares?
But no, that'd be great if that's what would happen. They're like, boss, I don't even know what Order 66 is.
Yeah, who would?
Sure.
And how would they spread that without any Jedi getting wind of it? But let's just say, so in this...
Well, the Jedi were the worst. Fucking Anakin could have gone to Mace Windu and said, Master, I've heard that Order 66, there's a plan to wipe us all out. And Mace Windu would be like,
I need to meditate on this.
I need to think for many hours.
Yeah. We're going to meditate on this, but don't tell anyone else.
Yeah, tell no one else so that I can take this information and put it to good waste.
You know what? I might just go talk to Palpatine myself.
Yeah.
That's going to go well.
I heard something not so flattering about you.
Lightning!
Yeah. Was it these?
Yeah.
No, it was not. It was actually quite horrible.
But you revealed
still
yourself.
Doesn't get it. Yeah, no,
That'd be
still
fun.
doesn't get it.
So let me continue this theory. Then you tell me what you think. Okay, so the samurai, the Boshin War would be Order 66. They declare war on their own defensive arm, right?
Shave
and this was all in the name of money, power, influence, better weapons.
Jared,
It's
isn't it
100% the
always?
Empire. It is, right? But this is real history, and that movie was based on real history.
Hold on. Speaking of real history,
Yeah.
Chase said
It was in the clones, chips from the get-go. Sidious created the clones and implanted that and many other orders. Wow, I've never heard that before. That's cool.
So what's Order 65? What if the two are so different? Like Order 65 is don't like help the Jedi under old
Take your armor off and just go be happy. Start a family.
Or Order like 56. It sounds familiar.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Commence Order 56, and let's go love your family and shit.
right,
and they start wiping out Jedi.
I really wish he didn't initiate this.
No.
Well, we know that's what the Emperor wanted, right?
Yeah.
But so we have the Inquisitors, right? Would go hunting Jedi down. In The Last Samurai, there were samurai generals who were on the side of the Empire who were helping hunt down and kill them because they knew how they worked.
Bitches.
They knew how they operated. They even wore Western clothing when they hunted them. And the Inquisitors dress like the Empire. They don't dress like Jedi. So there's a ton of parallels here,
Because
right?
they're Sith, right? So is there any parallel to Sith? No.
What do you mean?
Like a bad version of samurai?
There was no, because samurai was being outlawed. The very practice of it. There was no like Vader type to have his own crew that could still act as samurai.
I like to think there was.
But it was pointless anyway, right? Because if we're looking at real history, swords versus machine guns, you're going to lose no matter what.
I don't know.
Every time.
Have you seen the end of The Last Samurai?
Right, it's sad, right? It's pretty fucked up.
I know. It's so
But it
bad.
reminded me of how the Empire, with its sheer numbers and better weaponry, is able to just wipe out a single group of people.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, the end of The Last Samurai was, "Oh, you will never destroy us." All right, so go on.
Yeah, no, I mean, but that's the basis of the theory. If you replace samurai with Jedi and the Japanese Empire with just the Galactic Empire, that story, if you were to write that script with those things changed and have like this last group of Jedi who represent the old ways being hunted by the Inquisitors and the Empire down and fought to the last man until they were all gone, The Last Samurai is a Star Wars film. What do you think?
Yeah,
You like?
yeah,
It's
I
fun.
like
It's fun, right?
it. It's fun. Yeah, and I love the Star Wars, at least the OT,
Yeah.
and I love
The Last Samurai.
and I love The Last Samurai.
Dude, what a movie. That
So,
movie
dude,
is...
Edward Zwick, Glory, Last Samurai, Blood Diamond.
Oh, stop it. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my
beast.
favorites, too.
And
Yeah,
then he
he's
did
amazing.
then he did something really bad. It was like
Uh-oh.
Jack Reacher 2 or something. And I'm like,
Jack Reacher, too.
because the first one is McQuarrie, and that's great.
No,
But
yeah,
he
the
did
first
one-
one's really good.
Yeah, he did one where I'm like, eek. But so there's a theory. I wish I could remember more details, but a theory that the Terminator,
Oh, cool. You're going to tell me.
is a precursor to the Matrix.
Okay.
So there's so many little details and cool nuances and like cool little things, specifics that I'm gonna leave out because I don't remember it entirely.
Yeah.
But
Well,
so
it's Crash Talk.
It's Crash
If we
Talk,
want to bring it up
baby.
on the podcast one day,
We'll
maybe
bring
we
it on-
will.
If we
Yeah.
want to bring it on TPTNS, we'll
Yeah.
bring it on TPTNS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And for the audience, if you guys have seen, we have new logos up. We've got tons of new thumbnails up. There's tons of new videos, tons of new shorts. So if you haven't gone through the channel in a while, go check it out. It looks so
yeah,
great.
It got more than a paint job. It's a brand new car.
Yeah. It's a brand new car.
Yeah.
Smells great.
Smells like fish oil. I don't know if that was you. I don't know why it was.
Fish oil doesn't have a smell. Does it?
Of course it does.
Oh, it does.
You ever take those fish oil vitamins and you take
I've never opened them.
Oh, you never opened what?
No, a
The
fish oil
bottle?
pill. No,
you can't
they're
open
in
a
like
fish oil
plastic
pill.
capsules.
Yeah,
There's
you
no
can't open
scent.
those. You open the goddamn bottle. And you
No, I've
smell
never
it.
smelled it. No.
Have you ever smelled a vitamin bottle?
Yes.
They smell like the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they
they're
don't
the
smell
worst.
like fish.
But fish oil does. Is what I'm saying.
You know what smells worse than anything is valerian root.
Yeah, valerian root smells like
No. It's the worst smell ever, I think.
Well, I don't
It's
know.
like decaying body
old.
smelling.
Old shit from a decaying dead body.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, man. Could you imagine being like an ME and that's like every day you have to deal with that? That's your job. Oh, that would be awful.
If you're Emmy or Janine or Jack or Bill, they all would smell the same. You fucking monster.
You're right. For everybody, unless you had no scent.
Jessica Brittany.
Yay!
You bup.
You burp them up and it's nasty. Oh, the valerian root.
Oh.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, you'd probably burp it and taste it too. I won't take them because they're so disgusting. Yeah. The smell is awful.
Like roadkill. That's great.
But Chase, I know you're a Star Wars fan. I'd love to hear what you think about the Last Samurai being the lost Star Wars
Disagree.
episode. That would be hilarious. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
No reason.
So,
go in.
The theory is as such.
Spin it for me quick.
So basically, it posits that the Terminator is the precursor to the Matrix.
That's so cool. Oh my God, if that was...
Yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
That's
all. So here's what they think happened.
Okay.
So the Terminator. The thing is, going back in time, actually even in Terminator 2, Judgment Day, there's actually an alternate ending, the original ending, where it shows Sarah Connor, she's an old lady, and she's sitting there at that playground. Right?
Okay.
Because it shows the playground.
I didn't know there was an alternate ending.
It was supposed to be the real ending, up until like 2 days before they had to ship out. That's always how it goes. Though,
this is cool. So this is new information for me.
So it showed her, and she's there, and it's her. She's sitting down and she's narrating, and it says,
"There's a storm coming."
But I was the one that stopped. No, she doesn't talk that deep. She said, "But I was the one who stopped the war against the Terminators.
Mm-hmm.
I realized one was actually more human than..." I don't know what she says. But I was just doing
along those
Hamilton
lines.
impression. It started off pretty good.
His humanity outshined his non-humanity.
His humanity outshined his metallicity.
Yeah,
which is a word. Yeah.
So that's the alternate ending, or was there like a concept to it? It was just her telling.
So check it out. It was her being like, "Oh yeah, life's so good. Thank God we stopped those darn Terminators." And then before James Cameron put it out, he's like, "Wait a minute. If they can go back in time, what's going to stop them from doing it
over and over
again and again and again? So we can't have this happy ending."
Okay.
And he loved the idea of the motif of, it shows the playground that John Connor looks at,
right?
That he never gets to play on because he doesn't have a mom. Mm-hmm. Then it shows it Sarah Connor at it, and when the nuke goes off when she's having that nightmare, and it that explodes, and then at the end she's sitting at it, and it's all fine. It's a little futuristic. Kids are wearing like futuristic clothing, but it's 90s thinking of futuristic clothing. So it's still like baggy. It's like gecko shit.
Probably best
with
didn't
metallic colors on it.
Keep it in there.
No, for sure. Yeah. They went the right way. What's JB saying?
Nothing. She was just saying, it's the worst ever. Valerian root's the worst. No fish oil. Love you, fam. I'll take the red pill. Talking about the Morpheus.
No, I get it. Talking about the Morpheus.
The Morpheus. The Morpheus question.
Yes. The Morbius.
Okay.
So then, so they took that out wisely. Anyway, so the theory says...
But wait, that's all that the alternate ending was? It doesn't have anything to do with the theory?
It's a happy... No. I just wanted to explain that because that's a cool little aspect. Yeah. That he's like, wait a minute. It does have to do with the theory.
Okay.
But because, the war's going to continue to go on, right?
So it doesn't end that way.
The end. Yeah. And then thankfully they came out with T3 Rise of the Machines, baby. No, the worst fucking movie. But Nick Stahl is...
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yeah. It's me, baby. God. I'll be... No, yeah. You did that. Instead of I'll be back, I was going to say, no, I am back. But that's the old joke. Anyway, so...
I'm back. I'm back from the future.
Yeah.
The Back to the Future 2 ending.
I'll go with you if I want to leave.
But wait, I just sent you back to the future. But I'm back,
baby.
From the future.
Adios.
Hasta la vista.
I know you spoke a little Espanol. Yeah. Adios, maricons.
Jeez.
No one speaks Spanish.
I think that's actually the most. Yeah, it's pretty prevalent language.
English is the most spoken.
No, it's Chinese and English.
No, it's actually Spanish.
It's not. It's English on the internet. I'm sorry, not in the world. Right on the internet, the two most spoken languages are Chinese and English. Yeah,
that would make sense. In the world, Spanish has to be up there.
Oh yeah,
everyone speaks Spanish. Yeah, all different countries. Anyway, so basically, it says the Terminator happens. the fucking machines win, dude. The machines win, and they start harvesting, creating humans as batteries.
That's great.
But there's one man and a few resistance people who created Zion. One of those people was John Connor.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
Yes.
that. Because he would, right? He would need to find a place where he could amass his army and protect human beings.
But John Connor's not just any rando.
Right.
John Connor's Neo.
Oh, and he's reborn. Oh, that's kind of
Yes,
cool.
John Connor is Neo.
Yeah.
So they need to find him.
That's cool.
Just like in the fucking Terminator movies. They need to find John Connor. They need to,
So he can
Morpheus
remember
and them
who he
need to
is.
find
That's
Neo,
awesome.
a.k.a. John Connor.
That's a cool theory,
That's
man.
a great theory. To be like, oh, you're the only one.
Yeah.
And we know this. This is what the prophecy
true.
says.
Yeah.
This is what the future has told us.
He is like a constant. He's like a nexus being.
He's a nexus being. Yeah, he's a
that's
constant.
Great.
And so, yeah,
Cool
John
theory.
Connor is Neo. Yeah.
Oh, that's the best.
And then there's a little bit more into it.
Because even the Oracle says you look different this time,
Yeah.
or you know, this whole thing. Or
It's like, really, you're the one who's recast, lady. But yeah. So there's another thing with like who the other characters are. I believe Mouse is the redheaded kid with the mullet from Terminator 2, who's in Salute Your Shorts on Nickelodeon.
salute your shorts. That's funny.
That's who that is.
Whoa, deep cut. There's no way people know that show.
If they don't, God.
If you're
God rest
under
your
like
soul.
35,
God
you
bless
don't know
your
that
soul.
show.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
That's a
And
funny.
if you're over 35, you don't know that show.
Yeah, that's true too. It's very
If you
small
watch
window for us.
Nickelodeon, yeah, if you watch Nickelodeon at fucking like 7 p.m.
Yeah, in 90,
Yeah, in 1997, from March of 97 to July of 97.
that's it. Yeah, done.
And then Pete and Pete took its place.
Oh man, another deep cut. Nobody knows what that is. Ugh.
Two brothers both named Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Foolish. But so I actually have another bit
Okay.
because I had so much fun with the last one. So while you were telling me that really cool theory, I just
Yeah.
looked up, and you thought I wasn't paying attention. I heard every word.
Okay, I was
And
gonna say,
appreciate it.
no, it didn't look like you were listening to me at all.
I
But
was-
that's good. Okay, good.
Yeah, it was loading, and so I had to look to make sure it was loading, and then I just had to copy paste.
Okay.
But I listened to every word, and I hope you could tell by my answer.
Can we
I was-
finish with that? Because I wanted
no,
to
no,
look at
absolutely.
something
Yeah.
else.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you
send
have
it to
Moss.
you. I have one more thing, and so check this out.
You're gonna send it to me via what?
I'm just gonna text it to you. So you remember a few years back when we were looking at some YouTube stuff. Like
So it's
some
a YouTube,
scary YouTube
So don't
stuff.
text it to me. Just tell me what it is.
Well, okay, I will in a sec then. Here, I'm just gonna text it anyway,
Okay. Yeah. Do
just so you have it.
Sure.
So
and I could still.
yeah, because I'm gonna talk
bring it up.
first. So
I'm gonna whoopty boop.
a few years ago, you and I were looking at some like creepy videos
Nudes.
online,
Yes.
and we saw these things about staircases in the middle of the
Dude,
woods.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's like the creepiest shit ever. It's not like, oh, this is like a staircase that they built for some specific reason for safety. We're talking deep, where you can't drive a car or a truck or construction gear. Deep out there, and these are confirmed by pictures, by search and rescue guys. There'll be just a staircase that looks like one of the guys, search and rescue guys, said it looks like it was copy pasted out of your house and just in the middle of the
No
woods.
dirt on it.
Yeah.
No rebar or anything.
Sometimes not
coming
even
out.
anything holding up the front of them. They're just stairways that go up, and that's it. Some are winding. Some are look like out of your house.
And
some
you
are,
could pay for them because I know this one girl. She was buying a stairway to heaven. Thank you for joining in.
But
That's
these
why you
creeped
are the
me out because every story around these stairs was scary. Like the search and rescue guys would say, we were searching for a missing child and we came across a stairway in the woods. I walked on the stairway and I couldn't hear. I went completely deaf. And then when we got back to base camp, my boss already knew that I must have stepped on the stairs.
He said, why'd you do it?
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you talking about? Getting all worried. He's like, do what? He's like, you walked on the fucking stairs, didn't you? And he's like,
How'd
yeah.
you know?
How'd you know? Are you going to say how
You
he
go
knew?
ahead. How'd you
said,
know?
Because the dogs immediately lost the scent. We were on a trail and,
And
we
we
lost
couldn't,
it.
and we never found
and
him.
we never fucking found the kid.
Mhm.
I know you fucking went up the
Yeah,
stairs. He's
and
like, I did.
they
I'm
say-
sorry, and I'll never do it again.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? So the guy knew because they didn't find the missing kid that this guy must have accidentally touched the
how often
stairs.
does that have to happen for someone to be like, I know what you did.
Yeah, I know you
because
went on the stairs.
fucking yeah, we lost the scent, and this happens when this happens.
It's so the creepiest thing of all time. And yeah, I sent you a couple videos, and there's one, I saw a video of a guy actually walking up one of these staircases that has no front, and it just looks like, I mean, if you were to fake these pictures, that's one thing, but a lot of them are real. And this one, there's a video of a guy actually sliding down it, so it's definitely real. But the stories go, some people, they walked up them, and yes, they go deaf, or all of a sudden the forest goes quiet, things like that. Or search and rescue guys are told never go touch them, never go on them. You'll see them from time to time, ignore them, pretend they're not there.
One girl went to touch him. She's like, she was with this guy, and they're doing a grid walk, right? Trying to find a missing person.
Search? Okay.
Yeah. And she's like, he goes to touch the staircase, fucking has a brain aneurysm, dies on the spot.
What? Yeah, see, that's wild shit.
Yeah.
So there's some weird thing in national parks. We did a whole episode on missing 411. There's this big phenomenon.
Go check it out. It's a great episode.
Yeah, check the episode out.
Of cool information in that.
We dive into some cool stories, but this kind of is in that same vein. There is in our national parks, there are strange sets of stairs just randomly in the woods that no one knows how they got there or why they're there. Some of them look like they just came out of a house with carpet, like weird shit. Scary stuff.
Right,
so yeah, play it.
Just from the beginning?
Oh, let's see. I don't know if I have a time on it, but I'll check real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 seconds in.
Cool.
The first one.
Cool.
Oh, shit. Yeah, look. There they are.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy stuff. All right, you ready?
Do we have sound? Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
New, and for several decades now, isolated staircases have been found through national parks. The odd thing about these discoveries is that many of these staircases are found in areas that are hard to reach, leading some to question how they got there in the first place.
Yeah, facts.
One national park ranger shared the following story. I don't know if this is true in every search and rescue unit, but in mine it's sort of an unspoken regular thing we run into.
Yeah.
You can try asking about it with other search and rescue officers, but even if they know what you're talking about, they probably won't say anything about it.
Yeah, good question, Chase. I don't know why.
We've been told not to talk about it by our superiors.
Yeah, they're told not to talk about it.
We've all gotten so used to it that it doesn't even seem weird anymore.
Yeah.
In just about every case where we're really far into the wilderness, I'm talking 30 or 40 miles, at
40
some
miles
point
in.
We'll find a staircase in the middle of the woods.
And mind you, these are
like
national forests. You're not allowed to build.
Oh,
You're not
no.
allowed
And
to build
there's no
properly on there.
structures. Why would the staircase still be standing if there was a structure there? That wouldn't be the
All right,
one
guys,
thing
let's
that
knock
makes
her down. Leave the staircase.
Yeah.
Leave it in perfect condition.
Someday someone's going to see this and get super creeped.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it.
And leave one 200 miles that way, and then let's go to another state, leave one in the middle here. And no, it's fucking madness.
Yeah, it's some weird
Like if you
shit.
took the stairs in your house, cut them out, and put them in the forest. I asked about it the first time I saw some.
By the
And
way,
the other
real
officer-
quick, if you guys want to watch something super dope, super cool regarding this, it's called Search and Rescue, something. Just type in Search and Rescue by Corpse Husband. It's the greatest video ever.
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour video.
So what he does is he took a Q&A, a consistent Q&A that lasted for months. Everybody got to ask this search and rescue guy who posted one post, and everyone's like, tell me more. He went to a conference, started getting questions, asking questions, getting answers from other search and rescue from other states.
Yeah.
And so
they all experience it.
so
Every
he
search and
compiles
rescue.
all of this into a Reddit, multiple Reddit posts. And then so this guy, Corpse Husband, who narrates scary videos, takes all of those and makes it into a video.
Yeah.
And some of these stories from, like one that sticks out to me was this old man went missing. They find his cane, mind you, old man cane, in a tree about 60 fucking feet high. How?
Yeah,
even if
that's
he,
not
even if he
normal
went
shit.
to throw it, an old man,
Yeah.
even if a young virile fucking buff guy went to throw it, he's not going to get that fucking walker 60 feet in the air.
No.
And plus with so they went up, got it down, and it was like burnt and bent and shit.
What?
Bunch of weird shit. Yeah, dude.
Dude, so let me
In
tell
the middle
one
of a
that
forest.
in that same video, I remember a story that stuck out to me. It was,
Dude, I remember a lot. That shit terrified me.
it's a terrifying, dude. Yeah, definitely terrifying. If you like that stuff, watch it. So, there's one story. The search and rescue guy. They asked him like, what are the scariest things he's encountered? He said that him and one other guy.
It is in the U.S. TBRM.
Yep.
It's actually most national forests in
North
the
America.
US.
Yeah. So the two search and rescue guys are out together. They've been looking for a missing child for a couple days. And they decide, even though it's getting dark, they're going to keep going a little bit further outside the search radius because they're not finding this child.
Yeah.
They get out there and it starts getting dark. And then all of a sudden they hear what sounds like a kid crying.
Oh God. Yes. This story.
So they're like, So they're like, okay, listen for where it's coming from. And they start calling the girl's name. Yeah. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah. And then it stops. So then they start getting closer. And as they get closer, they both said they got this weird eerie sense, right? Yeah, that something wasn't right. And then they started noticing that the sound was the same every time, as if it was a recording being replayed. And once they got close enough to it, and then they made that connection that something was off, they booked it out of there so fast because it felt like a trap by something that was able to mimic the sound of a crying child.
Yeah. And it wasn't just like I was doing. It was more like a consistent
and then a shake, like a bush would shake.
You start
exactly the same every single time.
Fucking time. And
drawing them further and further out.
Yep. And then they'd pause, wouldn't hear it, take a few steps forward. Oh, there it is. Walk in this direction. It's something basically. It was a cryptid like.
Yeah, those we've heard that before. Ghosts and cryptids being able to mimic human voices.
Remember that story I told about the guy who the cryptid who mimicked the sound of the gunshots of the zipper going up?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
What about one of my favorite
opened
stories?
his mouth and the zipper sound came out of it,
and the gun and he opened his mouth.
That's the creepiest shit ever. Could you imagine?
No, he did this.
Looking at you.
He literally did this.
Yeah, that's good. That would be the scariest moment. Someone making a zipper a sound. Oh my god! Yeah, dude, I would freak.
Dude, here's
out.
Another good one. I'll say really quick.
Yeah.
Was two kids? They're out camping. You and I, let's say, are out camping, and I'm like, shit. Hey, Jared, I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Cool. Oh, there's a nice tree. And then I hear my name being called.
Cameron.
Oh, weird. Jared?
Cameron.
Okay, I'm coming. One sec.
Cameron.
I'm coming, dude. How'd you get so far past? Then I feel a tap on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's you.
Behind you.
That's not me, dude.
Right. That's fucking creep shit, dude.
Too. That's not me.
Oh.
Come back to camp.
Right? Yeah, that's not me. Oh, wow.
Dude, fuck that.
That's creepy.
Yeah. So the kid heard him calling me.
Further away from camp.
You heard yourself calling me.
So then I came to stop
and you're like,
you from
quietly,
going. Let's get
the fuck up out of here. I don't know what it is, but I don't care to know.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Fucking nuts, huh?
Yeah. Good thing that guy heard it.
Uh-huh.
Could you imagine hearing your own voice being used to speak to somebody else? You'd be like...
I heard a similar one with a ghost, and it was...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a few of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the mom will hear the daughter, or vice versa. The daughter will hear the mom, and they'll be like, come over here real quick.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, looks in the driveway, the mom's car is gone. It's
right.
like, what the fuck?
There's some ghost videos online I've seen like that. There was a guy sleeping with next to his wife in the middle of the night, and he hears noises out in the halls.
Really haunted?
It really haunted.
Yeah.
Right? And he opens the door, and he hears his wife's voice saying, "Baby, come here. Come here."
Ugh.
And he turns around. She's sleeping behind him, and he just closes. He even recorded it, so it's online.
Yep.
It's cool.
And she's out like a light.
Yep.
Facing the other way.
Come here. Oh. Woo. Yeah. So Chase says there's a lot of weird stuff around national forests.
Yeah,
maybe
dude.
that's why. They're government property in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. Like why they choose those areas specifically or something. Who knows?
Yeah, well, aliens, conspiracy theorists say that Eisenhower made a deal with aliens that they were allowed to abduct people, but only out of national forests, and that's why they're all of German descent. Remember, you drew that connection between all of these missing people.
Yeah,
that's why they say that is because they had a deal made, and that's where they
can
hunt.
Anybody who is German.
You're allowed to hunt.
Remember World War I?
Well, it was right, or high intelligence,
so
German
actually,
descent specific.
We have a transcript from Eisenhower and the alien. Remember?
What?
Yeah. You read the High Alien, and I'm Eisenhower. I have my transcript.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm. It was Valiant Thor.
You were Valiant Thor
and Eisenhower.
You play Valiant Thor.
Okay. President Eisenhower
Yes, how can I help you? I see. I've been trying to meet you for a long time. I'm happy we're finally here. I don't know how he sounds.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm just going here.
No.
Is this good? Should I stay
This
here?
is
I'm gonna stay here.
you being a president of a country is meaningless to me. I am such an advanced being, and our technology is so much more advanced than yours that should we want to, we could wipe your species out with a snap of our fingers.
I'm gonna go Bush.
Okay.
Just for the voice.
Yeah, but it's Eisenhower. Got
It's
it.
Eisenhower.
Okay.
Funny you say that. We got a little something called how do you say it wrong?
Nuclear?
Nuclear.
Yeah.
We got a little something called nuclear technologies.
Yes, we saw how you used that technology.
Yeah, we
Very
used it the right way.
strange. Yes.
We used it for explode, big bang, bang, ya boom.
Yeah, we could just shoot a beam of light and knock it right out of the sky.
I could shoot a pistol a little bit.
The point is, we could take you out anytime we'd like, and instead, we'd like to make a deal.
We don't usually make deals with terrorists.
You have no choice. I will
Okay,
end
yeah.
your lives.
So that's fine. What are the
instantly.
terms?
We like to study your race, and we'd like to study your reproductive system.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, here we go now.
Not up close, not right now, please.
I'm sorry. All right. Then I'm not quite sure I know what you mean.
We'd like to start taking people from your country.
Human people.
Yes, human, right? Are there other kinds of people on your planet? Not
Like-
that we've seen.
Like living beings. Living human beings.
This is going to be harder than we thought. How about this? We want to start making hybrid alien human beings, and we need human hosts for this. You will provide us these human hosts, or we will
Okay.
destroy you.
Okay, I think Chris Rock's doing the Oscars in about 20 years' time.
Yeah, that would probably happen at some point. But we're going to take people of yours and experiment on them.
Yeah, okay. So
Is there a specific place you'd like us to do this, or should we just start with your wife?
I'd say populous cities, I'd say.
Okay, if we do that, people might be quite frightened by our ships and our
Oh, you're
methods.
trying to stay low key.
You would prefer this,
Nobody
yes.
gets low key more than the WB.
If
Okay?
anybody sees our ships and our technology, it could destabilize your entire reality.
We don't want no stable dieselizations. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Ay, ay,
You go into
He's the president. You said he was the president. He runs all of this.
say again.
Nothing continues,
So
sir.
Condoleezza, will you grab me another rice cake? Her last name's Ross, so I like how we're getting.
Why
the
don't we
rice
do
cake.
it this way? We'll be really quiet, and we'll just go into like sparsely populated areas and just pull them out of their house through beams of light.
Doesn't seem as fun, but yeah, I mean, yeah. You
These
could
are
do
your
that.
people you're talking about. I'm surprised you're so willing to give them up.
Yeah, well, it's sort of more the rich that I'm focused on. Just don't-
We've noticed these things.
just don't take the. I mean, leave the Buffetts and that's about it. Just leave Warren. Is that okay?
That's fine.
And there's that one guy. What's his name? Condi. Oh, I sent her away. Colin. His name's Colin. It's not a joke either.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
Let me. What's the name of the? Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just
It
go.
doesn't
How about National
matter.
Forest? How about that?
That's perfect. Yes, end conversation here, please. Forrest, start now.
Okay, so you're staying for dinner then?
No, I would not like to stay for dinner. Actually, I'm due on another planet any
That's
moment
not true.
now.
No, you're staying.
Okay.
Mama,
No,
Mr.
my
Thor,
people
Mr.
will get
Thor
in
here
touch.
staying for supper. Will you cook him up a plate? You're staying.
No,
You're staying, sweetheart.
I'm too
And-
valiant.
Scene.
There you go.
I'm too valiant.
That's actually how it happened.
I know.
We
I
were
can't believe-
reading the transcripts.
I know. I can't believe how the similarities
Between
that nobody's
Eisenhower.
drawn between Eisenhower and Bush.
Weird. They had the same cabinet too. It's strange.
The WB.
Yeah.
That was my favorite
Oh, my
part
goodness.
that I did.
But yeah, they actually do believe that. So that could be part of the missing 411 theories. I don't know. That I'm less on that boat. Honestly, I've heard that theory a few different times.
Yeah. So we're about to hit the hour mark.
Oh.
You want to hit this last
Yeah,
quick
let's
skit?
do it, man.
So it should be in your notes.
You sent it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, notes. Okay. Grabbing it now.
Okay, so there's two characters. There's Jack and Mark.
Okay.
Who would you like to play? You know who I
Jack.
want to play.
Let's see. Scene 3. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Okay.
Scene 3.
Yep.
So I haven't read this at all.
Okay.
What I typed in, I won't even tell you.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes. Don't read ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
So who are we gonna be for these characters?
I want to be Jack too. So we'll just rock paper scissors.
No, you can take it. That's fine.
No, I want.
Who do you want to be?
Scissors. Because I want the fates to decide. Because it'll be best.
All right.
So
deal.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Take
Okay,
it.
So I'll be Mark.
Okay.
I want you
Are you
to be
sure?
Jack. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it. Okay.
All
See,
right.
what a magnanimous guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Interior office day. No. There we go. Interior office day. Jack and Mark sit across from each other at a conference table looking tense. You're Jack.
I can't believe you let this happen. We're losing money every day.
I'm doing everything I can to turn this around. We just need to be patient.
Patient. We've already sunk so much money into this. If we don't act fast, we're gonna lose everything.
I know. But we can't just make rash decisions. We need to think this through.
I'm tired
Jack
of
slams
thinking.
his hand on the table.
Yeah, I'm tired of thinking. I want action. And if you're not willing to do what it takes, then maybe you shouldn't be in charge.
Mark looks taken aback with Jack's aggression. I love that we just switched voices.
Exactly
Yeah.
what we did.
Yeah. What are you talking about? We're partners in this. We both have a say in how things are run. And you know, this is a bit of bollocks, if I must say. A bit of bollocks, actually. It's time for me to monologue and have a soliloquy. You know?
Yeah.
Go on. So
Do the narrate.
yeah. So Jack stands up and leans over the table, getting in Mark's face.
No, I'm in charge now. You've proven that you can't handle the responsibility.
Mark stands up and looks angry as well. You can't just take control like that. This is my company too.
And then it says, you shove me back.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Jack
Yeah.
shoves Mark
okay.
backwards, causing him to stumble and fall over a chair. A chair.
You stumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it says, go ahead.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Jack lunges at
Oh,
Mark.
yeah. Jack lunges at Mark and they begin a fight, knocking over chairs and desks. Fighting?
Yeah, this is a
What
big
is it?
fight.
Is
You
that why
son
I
of a
fight?
gun,
You
you.
real piece of
How
garbage.
could you do this to us? This is ours, not yours.
now
You
not
can't
my
run
favorite
things,
person.
right?
I'm wearing a red coat.
Oh, it even has notes at the end.
And then it says, fade to black.
Yeah.
The rest of the screenplay could explore the aftermath of this event, how it affects their friendship, their families, and their lives going forward.
Wow.
So
that's
AI is
so what did you
terrifying.
ask it for? I want to hear what this was. Yeah. Like, what did it think this was a good scene for?
So I said, two men argue over money, gotten violent screenplay. And it said, sure, I can help with that because I'm God.
Yeah.
Do you have any specific ideas in mind or for the plot or characters? And I said, just in screenplay form, baby.
Nice.
And it said, and it gave us that.
Yeah. Cool. Damn, this thing can do it. This thing can write movies.
I hit every drop by accident.
So here we go. TBRM says, Chase says, the best is Back to the Future when he's in the Wild West days and they hand him a glass of water and it's all brown and dirty. Yeah. I want to watch them again so
Doc,
bad. I've been thinking
you're
about
telling
them.
me that this is the water you've been drinking for 4 years?
Marty, just shut up and drink the damn water. If I have one sip of even the tiniest pit of alcohol,
Microcosm.
I completely shut down and become a fucking blacked out drunk.
Oh no, Doc. Doc, you don't understand. There's ethanol in that. You've already basically drank alcohol.
Oh dear.
Dead. And see.
All right. Oh, these lives are so fun. Thanks, Chase. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Crash talk.
Crash talk, bitches. All right. What? So great, the accents.
Oh yeah.
Fuel? What
I
do you
love that
say?
we switched.
Oh, foul.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? What's that whole thing? The best is back.
The dirty water. Yeah.
Foul. Yeah, for sure. And then these ones, yeah, these are fun. Anyway, I'm glad you guys enjoyed.
Yes. Thanks for joining the chat as always, guys. We love it.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed our AI acting. Like, subscribe. Super important.
Like, subscribe. Super important. So AI is terrifying. We can both agree.
Yeah. It's gonna be the end of us.
it will be our end, no doubt in my mind. So yeah, that's pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, so from all of us here at Crash Talk, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And we will see you Tuesday for the podcast that never sleeps.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Cool beans. Laters.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys. We love you so much.
Have a good night. Thanks, Chase.
Peace
Thanks,
and
TBRM.
love.
Thanks.